Thank you for being here today. You've heard some of my colleagues reference a letter that Senator Collins and Senator Coons led several years ago. I was not on that letter, but I support the filibuster. So why wasn't I on the letter? Well, I wasn't on the letter because when I was first in the Senate, I watched the majority and the executive filibuster on judicial nominations. And I remembered what so many of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle said during that debate, how we didn't need the filibuster. So I questioned their sincerity in signing on this letter at that point in time. I hate to say it, but I think my questions for them really proved to be true. As Senator Capito said, we had the opportunity to end the filibuster when we had the White House and the Senate, and we didn't do that. We kept our word on it. The people who signed that letter kept their word on it, the Republicans, but we didn't see that from our colleagues. I'd like to quote one of my colleagues because I agree with what she said. Because this is the Senate and not the House, in referencing not changing the filibuster, it's not just majority rule. There need to be more checks and balances. Things should take longer. There should be required consensus, which is one of the reasons that it is because of the 60-vote requirement that requires us to talk to each other, to be more attuned to other perspectives. I like that Mazie Hirono. I like her a lot. I have some issues with Mazie 2.0. Let's go back to things that we said, to things that we meant, to things that we know to be true. The minority has rights. The Senate protects those rights. A filibuster requires us to reach out across the aisle to get 60 votes, to find consensus. A filibuster protects the people of this country because we are not seeing swings from right to left, back to right, every time we have a president and a Senate in the same party. There's certainty, there's stability for the people of this country, for families to make decisions. When you have a tax policy that can be shifted, when you have foreign policy shifted, defense policy, health policy, social policy, when that can all be shifted on a 50-vote threshold, to be able to make those kind of changes by pushing things through, our country would be less secure. It would be less stable. It would be less certain. And that would, I believe, not only cause upheaval for the citizens of this country, but it would make our allies, our partners, also question just who we are as a country.